is 5:30 or close enough to on Sunday. Anybody watching? How you doing? How you been? Little disheveled today. Sorry, not sorry. I'm still in my pajamas. It's Sunday. I woke up this morning with a bit of a headache. I still have it. These dreary days, I tell you, this time of year sucks. I hate when it's gray and ishy. I can't. So what we're gonna do is drag our asses out just long enough to go get a coffee and a pizza slice. The boys are having chicken noodle soup and crackers because I just can't be bothered today. And Boo Boo doesn't want to order anything, and Monkey can't order anything, and neither of them are willing to cook. So we are going the wrong way. We are going to do a circle. So, other than that, I would like to discuss the absolutely fabulous time I had yesterday. Me and Boo Boo and my buddy went to London, Ontario yesterday and caught the Rocky Horror Picture Show that they had going on down there. Oh my God, it was such a good time. Listen, I have wanted to go and see the theatrical version of Rocky Horror for years, like probably since I was younger than Monkey is. And I've never had the opportunity to go and do that. So when an ad for it popped up on Facebook, I had to do some digging because I have learned to not particularly trust Facebook ads. So Boo Boo and I both actually looked into it because he's seen it too, and we are both so into Rocky Horror. So we looked into it and found that it was legit. And so I went ahead and ordered tickets. Now I sat both my boys down and said, listen, in looking into it, I found, because I'd also seen ads for Evil Dead, which Boo Boo and I have seen before years ago here in my town. And it was spectacular. So I sat the boys down and said, listen, it's a double billing done on 2 weekends. I knew Boo Boo would be down for both. I wasn't sure about Monkey. I didn't think he'd be down for Rocky Horror because we tried to get him to watch the movie and he fell asleep. He was not at all interested. Not his cup of tea, which is fine. But I know he very much enjoys the Evil Dead movie. Specifically the second one. So I thought he might enjoy the musical. And it's kind of, it's not interactive like Rocky Horror, but it is in the sense that they're doing the same thing they did when they did it here. They're having a splatter zone. They're also giving you a t-shirt. And I'm hoping they're giving us a poncho. When they did it here, we didn't get t-shirts, but we were all given ponchos. Listen, bud, you stopped, so sorry about your luck. We all got ponchos because in the splatter zone, you get very, very bloody, and it's awesome. In fact, they had a whole bunch of leftover when they were done and decided that we weren't screaming or whatever enough. So they came out with super soakers and absolutely drenched those of us in the splatter zone. It was fantastic. But Monkey is not interested in any of it. So I got tickets for me and Boo Boo and my buddy, who thoroughly enjoyed Rocky Horror yesterday. He's never seen the movie. He didn't really know much about it at all, except for little tidbits that I've told him over the years. And I've gone over several, I used to go over all the time for movie nights, but since I got back to work 3 years ago, it's rare and in between that I go over for movie nights anymore, but we just never got around to doing Rocky Horror. So he kind of went in blind. It was awesome. Yes, could I get, excuse me, an extra large double, please?
One extra large double?
Yep.
Anything else for that?
Nope, that'll be everything.
Come on.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so he went totally in blind yesterday. It was fantastic. He really enjoyed it. You have to do a bunch of screaming and yelling, and they expect heckling, which I didn't do because I'm not really good at the heckling. But I did all the prompts and stuff, and they gave out bags of things. You're not supposed to throw anything at the stage because it's dangerous for the actors, which makes sense, but you throw them at each other in the crowd. It was a good time. Unfortunately, one was a balloon and one was a glove, and they were both latex, which I'm allergic to, so I had to be very on the ball and dodging that shit, and I couldn't touch any of it, but that's fine. It was all good. It's fine. Everything else I completely partook in. I even got my picture taken with the lead who played Frankenfurter, and so did Boo Boo, and we did get up on stage and we did do the time warp. Yes, we did. It was great. It was fantastic, and my buddy had such a good time. He actually had to go out during the intermission to get his inhaler because he was laughing so hard. He was having problems with his asthma and he forgot his inhaler, so he had to go back and get it. I'm glad he had it. I didn't even think of it. I was worried about other things, but no, I didn't even think about his asthma. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm really glad he had his inhaler. So he thoroughly enjoyed it. It was such a good time. I've been to my share of theater shows before, but that was completely different and very, very much enjoyed it. It was just such a good time. By the time I got home, I was absolutely beat. I'm so glad we stopped for dinner before we left London, because there's no way I was coming home and cooking. It just wasn't happening. I made sure that Monkey had hot dogs and potato chips and stuff at home. Like, he was perfectly fine. But there was no way I was cooking.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good so far.
Oh, just starting, are ya?
Yeah, 4 hours in.
Oh, best of luck to ya. He's so sweet. Yeah, I mean, we got home and I dropped my buddy off at his place. I dropped Boo Boo off at home. I did go out and grab a coffee because I sorely needed it. But other than that, yeah, no, it's my turn, bro. Other than that, I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't doing anything. I did actually, at one point in the evening, I started uploading on my Patreon. I've been neglecting it. But do have some new things up on Patreon. I have started, and it's taking forever because I can't post directly to Patreon. I'm trying to work that out. I have to upload it to YouTube first and then do a cut and paste. But I'm uploading some of my movie reactions that are already up on YouTube, but longer versions of. So stuff that YouTube won't let me put up. I'm starting to get up onto my Patreon. So I do have a Patreon. The link should be in the description. So if anybody's interested, do go and check it out. I would appreciate it. Just saying. There are some freebies up there to check out, and then my mirrors are all weird from yesterday. Yes, good. Let's make this a red light. That is not where you're supposed to stop, sir. Back on up, bro. Let's see if I can fix my mirrors here. My mirrors are very weird. That should be gooder. Okay, I think I fixed that. Homeboy's just like sitting there out in the total asshole zone. Jesus. What was I saying? He totally distracted me. Totally distracted me. Yes, you're heading back to your home base, aren't you? As a pizza delivery guy. In you go. In you go. Good job. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yes, you go ahead and turn, and I can scooch in here. That would be great. Perfect. Love it when a plan comes together. Oh, you're doing some fuck shit too. Okay. Carry on. Carry on. It's fine. But yeah, it was such a good time. It was such a good time. And then next weekend, my buddy and Boo Boo and I are going back for Evil Dead. And I don't know if my buddy's even seen the movie for Evil Dead either. I think he might be going in blind on that too. Which, I mean, good for you. Admire your tenacity, sir. But I said to them, like, I'm seriously gonna have to find something to line the seats in my car with, because it's gonna be a fucking mess. It is going to be a mess. But it's going to be such a good time. And we know how to get there now. There was some panic in getting there, because there was some sort of like street fair or something going on the street that we needed to get to, and it was completely closed off. So there was a little bit of panic there. But I mean, we got there. It started at 2, and I think we got there and sorted and everything by like 1-ish. It was like 1:30 by the time we got into line, so it was fine. It worked out. We even got to find a bathroom before we got into line, because I'm here to tell you, man, I had to go so bad. So bad. I do not travel well, okay? I have a very small bladder. That's the bladder of a 2-year-old, okay? It's horrible. Right back at you, bro. And parking wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think parking for the, 3 hours or whatever was like $6, so... That was a pleasant surprise. Okay, you need to pick it up a little bit. Speed limit's 50. There you go. Good job. Little stuffed up. But it's going to be such a good time. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I'm off tomorrow, so, which is good, because I just have had the shit knocked out of me today. So think I managed to drag myself out about around 11, maybe somewhere between 11 and noon. I don't know, it was bad. I got up, I would say between 9 and 10, and I was watching stuff on YouTube, but still laid in bed, and I was passing out and waking up and passing out and waking up. I just wasn't feeling it today. So I'm still trying to upload some stuff to my YouTube so that I can have it go live on Patreon. That is taking a good long while. But they're longer videos. They're probably somewhere about an hour each, so it is what it is. I might have to stop one and let one continue so that, you know, I'm not overloading YouTube servers. They tend to get overdone, especially on the weekends, so that's fine. And then maybe tomorrow, because I even got my housework done. I got everything done on Friday. Listen, I hauled ass, okay? I have to wash my floors tomorrow, but other than that, I've got laundry done. Need to throw away. So yeah, I think tomorrow, most of my day will be working on Patreon and BitChute. I started uploading to BitChute again. Because I've actually got some subscribers there on the BitChute. I was shocked. BitChute's kind of a free-for-all. That place is crazy. But I can put things up on BitChute that I can't on YouTube, so I might start making exclusive content for the BitChute. We'll see. I definitely need to start making some exclusive for the Patreon. But Patreon's going to have to earn it. I have nothing on Patreon right now. I do have subscribers on BitChute. So I think I'll concentrate a little bit more on BitChute as far as exclusive content goes. I mean, you put the work in where it's going to be received, right? So that just makes sense to me. And if Patreon picks up, then I will come up with some exclusive stuff to put on Patreon. For now, it's just extended versions of what's out on my YouTube as far as reactions go, right? So, anywho, I've made it to the 18 minute mark. That's about as close as I'm going to get. I'm going to go in and order me a veggie pizza slice. So, anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope this gets up on a timely manner, but like I said, I'm uploading so much shit right now. We'll see. So, yeah, anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk later.